Hey guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Fantasy Life. So we are still on the Origin Island DLC, and we have Grace and Dogu with us, and now we need to do a tour of Reveria and go and do all of these Flutter's requests. So Castell's Kid King, next port of call, the Sultan's Tower, and the Living Forest, and I should do all of these in this one video. So first stop is of course King Eric, so let's bring up the map. We can quickly travel to the guild office since it's closer to the palace itself. I'll try and do the voices, but I have forgotten some of them. I know King Eric's voice. Damon's voice is going to be a bit awkward to do because I've not done that in forever. And I seem to just be doing a default woman's voice for all of the women at the moment. Plus it gives me a mega sore throat, so I'm trying my best. I'm not a voice actor, remember. Oh, what a cute little boy. He's even sat nice and quietly in that fancy chair.
Haha, cute, am I? Excellent!
Don't be so pleased about it. Kylie, who is this girl? This is Grace, a shrine maiden from Origin Island.
Aha, I deducted that may be the case. So, you have indeed found the island.
Let me introduce you to everyone, Grace. This is King Eric, King of Castell. Next to him is Queen Ophelia, and on the other side, Princess Laura. This is Mr. Hughes, a great scholar. What is a king?
Well, my dear, I'm the ruler of this part of Reveria. You could call me a representative of the people.
He is a bit like the hot springer on Origin Island, I suppose. What? You mean this little boy is actually your elder? Ah, it's been a while since we last saw that sort of reaction.
Ah, yes. Despite my appearance, I am actually the same age as Ophelia here.
No way. Just how old are you exactly?
Well, this year we turned, let me see.
Ahem.
Ah, let's just say a reasonable age.
Well, I for one never imagined I would get to meet someone from an ancient island. I have so many questions to ask, but where should I begin? Are you wearing the traditional garb of your people? I believe I have seen it in an old scroll somewhere.
Yes, we also wear this sort of clothing.
What a shame it must be, wearing the same thing day in day out for ages untold.
Well, don't you wear the same thing day in day out? Well, you'll want to talk. I must remind you that we never wear anything but these royal robes. Yes, the only one who ever changes around here is Kylie.
Come to think of it, you're right. Well, I suppose not everyone's programmed for fashion.
Well, what sort of work is there on the island? How advanced is your technology? Ah, and eating habits. I must know about those. What about writing systems? Oh, and art forms.
Hey Hughes, this isn't an interrogation. But I suppose I'd like to know more about the island too. Well, it's quite dull to be honest. Everyone just spends all day getting wrinkled in the hot springs. We're not allowed to leave the island. That must be frustrating. I know how you feel. I used to be locked away in the castle.
Well, I would hardly say locked away. Despite our efforts, you were always sneaking out.
Anyway, it was really boring being stuck in this castle. I hated it. Really? But it's such a beautiful place. Well, now that I'm free to leave as I like, I've come to appreciate it a bit more. So, I'm sure that now you've got away for a bit, you'll appreciate the island more when you return. You really think so?
How many people live on the island? Could you describe the layout of your cities? Ah, but perhaps you have not yet reached the stage of urban dwelling. As a population grows, it gets denser, making larger communities. This is, of course, a spatial matter, but one cannot ignore the importance of changes in communicative behaviour during the process. Are you scattered in small, close-knit communities or grouped into large ones with looser ties? The biggest difficulty is controlling population flow, is having many people arrive together in the same area. But I wonder if it occurs differently in an enclosed land, mass such as your island?
Hughes, calm yourself. Yes, please, Mr. Hughes. Grace has only just arrived here in Reveria. She doesn't need all these questions.
You don't have to get so angry about it.
Dogu angry, Celestia angry.
Dogu, is something the matter?
Dogu. Well, as you have come all this way to Castel, we must present you with something as a souvenir.
Wow, thank you.
Not you, Elia. I mean young Grace here.
I wonder what he's going to give us, Kylie.
Fine, you may have one as well.
Obtained light mana. Ooh, thank you, King Eric. I'm sure that'll come in useful. Thank you so much. Come see us anytime you like. We'd love to hear more about your home.
Indeed. I have barely begun with my questions.
It might be somewhat tedious, but I'm sure Professor Hughes would appreciate the odd visits. Do come back soon.
Okay, where would be, I suppose going to Deep Elderwood would be the next fastest location. So if I return home, and then I can take the plane to Elderwood. Well, I could have warped to Almagic or Port Puetto, but I'm going to do those last. I haven't bought a home in Elderwood yet, so this is why I'm having to do the whole travel to Elderwood and then make my way to Deep Elderwood routine. Luckily it doesn't take long to get there, so I've gone the wrong way. This way. Okay, over here. And back here. Right, I'm not going to do a voice for Danuta because I can't remember what her voice actually is. I don't know if I did a voice for Danuta actually. I think I started off doing it and then I changed my mind. I'm just going to have a quick drink to wet my whistle. I'm just going to do a normal voice for Danuta, I think. My voice. Hello again, Great Spirit. Grace, this is the Great Spirit Danuta who watches over the Elderwood. She's enormous!
Dogu!
Ah, welcome, young one. There we go, that voice will do, I think. 'Tis a strange companion thou hast brought with thee today. She is not a child of Reveria. How do you know that? Ah, well, her smell is different to that of Reveria's children. Oh, do I smell?
Dogu!
I bathe at least a few times a day. Ha ha ha, that is not what I mean. Thou hast a somewhat different aura. Art thou perchance a child of Origin Island? You know about Origin Island? Indeed, dear Celestia told me of it. She often spoke of the land in which she had lived before coming to Reveria. However, I must say I am surprised. It is as if I am meeting a character from a story. Hehehe, So there are even things that surprise the Great Spirit. But why would your child of Origin Island venture to this world? I'll explain what's happened. Sometime later. I see. Indeed, this is a rite of passage that every young one must take. Even you, Great Spirit? Haha, perhaps. Was I wrong to leave? It is not for others to pass judgment. The decision as to what is right is thine alone. Thou must travel and see Reveria so that thou canst decide if coming here was the right choice. Well, I can tell you what's right and wrong, but I think it's a shame not to enjoy life. Besides, if you hadn't left your island, we couldn't have met each other today.
Please let us show you around the forest. I'm sure all the leafies here would like to meet you.
Thank you for your kindness. It's so calm and peaceful here. It reminds me of the forest shrine back home.
So, there's somewhere like Elderwood on Origin Island too?
Yes, but while this is a beautiful forest, somehow I feel a little sad being here. That is only natural. Thou art simply homesick, young Grace. Homesick? Yes, 'tis a loneliness felt when one is far away but thinking of home. I know that feeling. I feel lonely when I think of home sometimes too. Lonely?
Goo goo, Celestial Lonely, goo goo.
Are you okay, little Dogu? Do you miss home too?
Dogu.
Whenever you feel a bit lonely, it's good to have someone to talk to. Are there any hot springs here?
Hot springs? What are those?
Never mind, it's not important. I thought hot springs might even tempt Grandfather to come here for a visit. But why am I thinking of Grandfather again?
Grace, I would like to give you this as a memento of your visit.
Yay, thank you, Pino. That's so thoughtful, isn't it, Kylie?
Sorry, Uelia, I'm afraid I only have one.
Oh, don't worry, I have one too. Here you go, Kylie.
Well, at least we're getting stuff as well, for our time.
Thank you. We'd all love to hear more about your island sometime, Grace. Of course.
Dogu.
Thou art free to treat this forest as a second home. If it would please thee, come and visit any time.
Okay, next stop I believe we shall head to Port Puetto. So, let's bring up the map. Let's go home and travel to my Port Puetto home. Head to the palace.
Hello again, Olivia. Kylie, Uelia, it's great to see you again. And who's this? I've never seen her around here before. Hello, pleased to meet you.
Dogu! Wow, what a cute little doll. Why is it moving, may I ask?
Well, a few things have happened since we last saw you. Origin Island, you mean it really exists?
Sorry, I was having a drink then. You've heard of it?
Anyone who sails the seas for a living has dreamt of that island at least once.
I thought it was nothing. More than an old fisherman tale. But I guess that ain't so. Gah, if only I'd looked a bit harder. Even the greatest of pirates yearn to visit that island.
But you wanted to leave it, didn't you, Grace? Gwahaha! Why on Reveria would ye be wanting to do that?
Well, if it were me, I'd be boarding my ship straight away if I found the way to get to a new world. You mentioned something called a ship. What exactly is one of those?
You don't know what a ship is?
I'm sorry.
Ah, that's true. There weren't any ships on Origin Island, were there? Didn't you see them on your way here? They're vessels used to traverse the rivers and oceans.
You can cross the oceans? Of course. The great blue sea, as far as the eye can see, sails billowing in the wind. With a ship, you can go wherever you like. It's a symbol of absolute freedom. If you wanted to escape your island, then setting sail on the ocean is the perfect way to get away. On the ocean? I'd never even thought of that. But what if I got somewhere but couldn't find my way back? Hehehe, I guess you're still attached to your island after all. But I was desperate to get away from it. At least, I thought I was.
It's no surprise she's attached to her home. We were not all like you, Olivia. We are not all like you, Olivia, even.
Actually, I'm just the same. I've never been on a voyage when I haven't longed for home. Treasure means nothing if you can't get home. Setting sail is the adventure, returning is the reward. The fact that you never thought to sail the ocean is proof enough that you love your island. Love my island?
Well, what's wrong with that? You've still managed to see the world beyond your shores. Yeah, and besides, ain't no reason you gotta sail the seas if you don't wanna. Fishing from the shore got its own charm, just like fishing the ocean from a deck. I'm not sure fishing's got anything to do with it, but okay.
Perhaps I really do want to go home.
Is everything okay, Grace? Don't get too upset by it.
Sad! Goo goo! Celestia sad!
Even little Dogu there seems to be feeling a little bit down.
Dogu dogu dogu!
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just a little confused.
Waha! Times like that call for a hearty meal of fish. Here, I fished this rare beauty this very morning. Thank you very much. It looks great, doesn't it, Kylie? You're a cheeky one, aren't ye? Well, never mind, I got 2 of them. Sea bream of love. Aw, cute.
You can come and visit us anytime, Grace. We'll take you out on a ship if you like. Thank you all.
Indeed, next time we shall prepare the most spectacular banquet for your arrival. Oh god, not another banquet. Okay, so next on the agenda is we need to go to Amajik. I still haven't changed my house in Amajik, it still looks all Christmassy. Oops. I'll get round to it. I love this bridge because I love seeing the tower in the background. Ah, yeah, it is that way. There we go. Hello again, Damon. Grace, this is Damon, the Dark Sultan of Amajik.
Kylie, you earlier. Good to see you. And who are these 2? My name is Grace, sir. Pleased to meet you.
Dogu!
Let me fill you in on what's happened.
I can't believe it. That island really exists.
What kind of job exactly does a Dark Sultan do? You really don't know anything, do you, girl? Isn't it obvious? The Dark Sultan, with his command over the mighty Magic Knights, is to engrave despair into the world. Mother! Engrave into the world? Precisely. Ah, so you're an engraver. Perhaps, but it's not metal we leave our mark on. We want to make a mark on the world and its people. Hopefully we can make it a brighter place. Yes, brighter as the moon shining in the fearsome dead of night. Mother, that's enough. What do you do for a living, girl? I'm a shrine maiden on my island. It's a job that's been passed down in my family. I'm supposed to spread the goddess's word to the people, not that I've ever heard of it. So, you're in a well-respected position. Very good. You look like you can handle magic too. You've no need to hear the goddess anyway. The dark spirits have much more to tell you. Are there others working with you? No, it's just me at the moment. Just you? On the whole island? That could be a problem. Tell me about your family. Well, I don't have parents. Grandfather and Louisa look after me, and my oldest friend Leo does too. So, there are 4 of you. Can you cook well? Cook? Well, I sometimes try and help Louisa out in the kitchen, but she always asks me to stop. Can't cook then. That's a slight drawback. After all, you'd have to be able to look after him. Is she thinking that Grace could be a possible wife for Damon? That would be funny, like the ultimate ruler of darkness and like this Grace girl who's like supposed to be spreading the word of light and peace. Mother, what on Reveria are you doing? Can't you tell? I'm checking if she'd make an acceptable bride for you. What? Well, stop it! Then again, I doubt the islanders would allow their only shrine maiden to leave. I said stop, Mother! They're probably quite protective of her. Protective? Of course. I'm not sure that's true. I'm forever fighting with Grandfather. He always says you mustn't leave the island. He doesn't even try and listen to me. He just gets angry and shouts. Well, there is no parent who doesn't care about their children, you know. You may have felt cooped up, though on an island is rather a big coop. But I'm sure it's not meant out of spite. What was it you called that old prophecy of yours, the ancient disaster? Well, I'm sure that old legend isn't the only reason why he wants to keep you close to home. I believe he just wants to protect you. However, I'm aware that as parents' intentions are rarely understood or appreciated by their children. Mother, let's leave it there, shall we? Why don't we move on? Seeing as you have come all this way to see us, it would be a shame not to give you something to take as a souvenir. Of course, I've got one for you too, Kylie. Tame Shadow Mana. Yay! We didn't even have to ask. Thank you so much. I can feel a very strong magical power emanating from that little statue. It feels as strong as, or perhaps even stronger than Father's power. A hidden power, perhaps, or a sleeping one waiting for the right time. Dogu, Dogu, Dogu! Dogu here is my friend. He helps me out with my work at the shrine. Ah, a friend. It's good to have friends. Please feel free to visit Al-Majik anytime you wish. I'm sure Odin here will get a little more talkative eventually. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was a statue. Come to think of it, you haven't said a word to Grace since we got here, Odin. Welcome. And that's it. That's all we get. Welcome. Oh, new Flutter's requests have been added. So let's have a look. The sky's the limit. Where else can we show Grace and Dogu? I suppose we could always show them my home. Let's go and see Father. I'm sure he'll be pleased. Okay, so I can quickly just teleport there. There we go. Travel to Divinus's garden.
So, this is your home, Uelia.
Ah, Uelia. Who have you brought along this time? Let me introduce you. This is Grace from Origin Islands, and you remember Dogu, of course.
Dogu, Dogu!
Are you a god? He's so big.
Ha ha ha, welcome, welcome indeed. My size is rather impressive, isn't it?
Well, I would like to ask you something. If that would be okay, Your Greatness?
Ask away.
Well, there is a legend on our island. It goes, whoever leaves the island shall once again incite the ancient disaster. I wondered if you could tell me what exactly the ancient disaster is.
Yes, well, I must give you a souvenir for coming here. I'm sure this will make you look like a true fashionista back on Origin Island. Don't worry, I've got one for you too, Kylie. Obtained Divinus. Look, it's got his face. That's so funny. Awesome, okay, so I can sew that into my clothes and give extra stat bonuses. Kylie, maybe stick it somewhere hidden.
Thank you very much. But do you know anything about the legend I mentioned?
Ah, yes. What was it again? Red sky at night, Shepherd's Delight, wasn't it?
Not quite.
Ah, something else. Oh yes, red sky in the morning, Shepherd's Warning, right?
No, that's not it either.
Perhaps it was. Father, please, that's enough. You never answer properly when we ask you something serious. Everyone looks up to you as a god. No matter how important the issue is, you always try and worm your way out of it. It upsets me so much. Oh, come now, Uelia, don't cry.
Goo goo tears, Celestia sad.
Dogu's glowing with tears. Even Uelia is trying her hardest to find out what happened to Mother. How could you just stand here and dodge everyone's questions? I miss Mother too. I just want to see her again. I'm sorry, Uelia, please forgive me, but there is a reason I say nothing. I know, Father. I know you must have your reasons, but you have to try and understand how we feel too. I'm sorry, I got so upset. I'm sorry too.
Lonely, Celestia, angry, sad, goo goo goo!
Oh, he's gone dizzy!
Oh dear, what's wrong, Dogu?
Goo goo goo!
Perhaps he's caught a cold?
Strange, he's never caught anything like a cold before.
Perhaps he's just tired from all the sightseeing we've been doing.
Maybe you're right. I think Dogu and I will return to Origin Island now. I'll tell them all about what I've seen and heard on my travels. I'm not sure I'll be able to explain everything. I don't even understand half of what I've seen. But I want to thank you, Kylie, and you, Uelia. Thank you both so much for showing me around Reveria. Once Dogu gets better, I'd love it if we could come back and visit.
Of course you can. There are still lots of places we'd love to show you. There's an amazing snow-capped mountain. Oh, and even an island floating in the sky.
Wow, that sounds amazing. We'd love to see that, right, Dogu?
He's shaking his head now.
Goo goo!
Well then, we'll head back to the island now. Come and see us whenever you like.
Grace left your party. Dogu left your party. I'm a little tired too. I'll have to grill Father for answers another day. Ah, yes, well, don't be too harsh on me. Let's go home, Kylie. Okay, so I guess this is the point where we go home, do a Bliss check, and then we unlock the next part of the DLC, I guess. There we go. Speak to Flutter to check your Bliss, so let's do that. should level up. Introduced Grace to Noelia, showed Grace around Castel, showed Grace around Port Puerto, showed Grace around Almagique, showed Elderwood. Village to Grace. Introduced Grace to Divinus, found Origin Island, visited the hot spring on Origin Island, made an important promise with Grace. Should have leveled up. What ones do I have left? Let's have a look. I have increased storage, which I think is the next one I should go for. Have 3 pets. Or I also have change your hairstyle and get music. So I'm going to go with increase my storage. Okay guys, so I'm going to stop this episode here, and on the next episode obviously we will speak to Flutter and progress the storyline. So don't forget to like, comment, favourite and share the video guys. Remember, all types of engagement help me out as a YouTuber, and as always, thank you for watching.